Okay, hi everybody. This is my hair. I've got to color it, but it's like the humidity and I guess the heat wave, and then we've been swimming every day. It's crazy, crazy here. So let me get to the live stream. Hello, Debbie2 Scooter. Hello, Margot. Please mark down tomorrow at 2 o'clock. We have a special guest, and it's going to be the first of a series, and I am so super excited for, well, tomorrow, but for Tuesday, next Tuesday, the 16th. I've got it in my planner. I'm actually using my planner. It's really helping. Okay, so yeah, the 16th, I got somebody great coming on. It's a guy, and I think you're really going to like it. But tomorrow we are going to have somebody really good too. So make sure 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, chat. You're going to want to interact and all of that. Tomorrow is going to be revealed. You should know that, Scooter. I can't put people out there because of the terrible trolls I have until they're ready to come on, because you know exactly what the trolls will do. So, yep, that's the way it has to be. There'll be the reveal right before we go on. And then they will be given, they have an email with all of the people that they can expect emails from, all of the things that they will be told with examples of what they've done before. And it's sick that we have to do that, but we have to do that. So, sorry, trolls. Anyway, so I was going to talk about this other case. I can't do it right now because it's connected to something bigger. And that's all I can tell you on that right now. But I will be doing it. Okay? I can't right now. But anyway, so tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about the Alec Baldwin trial and then some of the other headlines in the news. And what else did I want to talk about? The heat wave. We are having a heat wave. The lake was so beautiful. Luke and I went swimming, and I said, no, I'll run off the dock first and jump in. Not even the teeniest shock. Okay? But see, if it gets too much, but the lake is spring fed, so if you put your leg straight down, you'll still feel like cool, okay? But on the surface that you're swimming on, and then there's a few like hot springs, you have a warm spot where there's a warmer spring. But anyway, what was I trying to say? If it gets too hot, like we're going to have it hot, I think, like all the rest of this week, next week. They actually said today was the hottest day. It didn't feel like the hottest day. It really didn't. I wouldn't even know that we're having such a heat wave. But then it gets to a point where we've had like big heat waves, and then it's like it doesn't even feel like the water's refreshing, but the water is so beautiful right now. Gorgeous. So we had a good time swimming. We swam for quite a few hours, and then came home, tried to get some stuff done. I've got so much stuff to get done around here, and I should spend more time in the garden. But it's, I was there, yesterday. I don't know. It's just, I've got tomatoes coming up. I've got peppers. Showed some of them to you guys. What else do I have going on? And then next week, all the little pups are going to the groomer. That should be fun. I may videotape that whole thing. Our trip We'll have our, then I'll exploit my Scotties and Westie. I'm going to exploit them fully for YouTube for my own personal gain. Yeah. No, I love this other channel that I watch. She just got a new Scottie puppy, but she has an older Scottie, and it was a Cairn Terrier, but it looked like a Scottie. It looked like a Wheaten Scottie. But anyway, she lost that dog, so she got a new Wheaten Scottie, because they're not called white Scotties. They'll beat you over the head. So she got a Wheaten Scottie, and she's got the black Scottie that she had. So I watch her videos a lot, and I watch some of the other videos. So I will probably show them going in and coming out, and kind of the setup they have there. So we'll see how they are. They've never been there. I hope that they know how to do the cuts the way they should be, but we'll see how it goes. But so we have that going on, especially because Jasper's coat is Jasper has so much hair. It's crazy. And normally I'll do it, but Jimmy wants to do a professional Scottie cut, and then we can keep up with it or something, but he wants it to be done the way that it should, because he wants portraits taken. Okay, so let's see. What was I gonna say? Let's see here. Please hit the likes. Hey Nightbot, thank you. You're doing such a great job, Nightbot. You're showing Scooter up there. Come on, stop it. All right, sorry, Scooter. Nightbot's showing up. I'm trying to think of what else I have to talk about before we get into the Alec Baldwin thing. Boy. What did you say? You, me. You, me? You, me. You, me? You, me, you, me. What? I don't know. I'm going to get back to doing, we're going to get back to doing some crafts. So we're having the new segment. It's going to be starting tomorrow. But we're also going to get back to doing more craft nights. And, I was looking at some stuff. And Scooter, do you remember the times, that we would be all diamond painting? That we were diamond painting on here? I didn't even remember that. But I know the times that we'd be crafting. And so we are going to probably go back to a Friday night craft night, but it may even be nights during the week where it may be you talk a little bit about true crimeisms going on, but then people can come up, and if they're diamond painting or they're doing stuff, you remember that, right? And yeah, I remember you were working on this heart one, and you were showing everybody. Anyway, but yeah, so there'll be things like that coming up. And what are the other things? There's going to be some DIY projects around the house, and because I got to get some things done here, and I'm going to film them because I'm going to exploit that, of course, for the channel. And what else? Trying to think. You remember that too, Margot? Yeah, I know, and I don't know. So we get back to doing some things. So we got some new things. We'll be bringing back some old things. I also want to bring in more call-in shows. So we're going to do more call-in shows about even maybe some older cases, some, things like that. We're going to do call-in shows, all kinds of stuff like that. Because a lot of people here had there'd be people that come up and they had these interesting stories that they were part of something that happened, or remember, she changed her name so many times, but I think her last one was like pickled juice or something, but she even came on camera and showed she was making masks during the pandemic, but she had a sister that was murdered. Remember that? And I'm trying to think of her first screen name. Jigsaw Puzzler. See? Comes to me. I love Jigsaw Puzzler. And she came on here and she would tell us about that kind of stuff. And then we had, who I always love is Sunny Bunny. Sunny Bunny, we don't know what happened. And it's scary. Sometimes when you don't know what happened to somebody and you don't see them anywhere around, it's not like they left or whatever. It's really scary. Like, did something happen to them, Especially with the way our world went and then the pandemic that we went through and all of that. So, yeah. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. So we're going to do more of that call-in shows. And trying to think what else we're going to do. So there'll be new stuff, old stuff, and then, in between stuff. Yes, love Sunny Bunny. I know. Sunny Bunny, if you're by any chance hearing this, Jigsaw Puzzler, if you hear this, because I think the last time you were on, you brought us to a furniture store. You were visiting some relatives in New Hampshire, maybe it was. And who is the one that lives in New Hampshire and tells me about the weather? And I always forget she lives in New Hampshire, but she lives in New Hampshire. If you're here, let me know who that is again, because I'm drawing a blank on that one right now. Was that Jigsaw Puzzler? Did she move to New Hampshire? I don't know why I'm getting that one. Trying to think of some of the other stories we've had in the past. We had that one where that lady called in and remember it was something out in California. And I don't know, there were people a little skeptical about that. I don't know about that, but we had that lady that called in when we were covering the Anthony Tote case, and she told us that we made a mistake and we had to delete the whole live, but she sounded like she might have, I don't know, had a few things to... I'm going to get in trouble because White Angel's going to say, who's crinkling that paper? Sorry. It was me, White Angel, crinkling that paper. I need my brain. Where's my brain that I squeeze? Because I need it. That doesn't make any noise when I squeeze that brain. I have a brain here somewhere that I was given by a friend, a very good friend. Scooter, I get in trouble for those things. You don't even understand it, okay? I do. White Angel doesn't like that. She doesn't like it. So anyway, okay, so what do we have on tap tomorrow? So tomorrow we have a special interview. Now, who watched, show of hands, the Alec Baldwin trial today? Who watched it? Who watched it? Who watched it? Hello? Why can't I see who that is? Hello, Allie. I can't even see it. Hold on. I have to make this larger. Oh, Allie Ecklis. Hello, everyone. I've been meaning to catch up on this case. On the Allie. Hi, got to be me. How are you? Okay, Allie. So how far behind are you? Not you. Sorry. Okay. Well, I watched a little bit of it. I tell you, but okay. I want to go swimming with my kids because that's paramount. And then when I got home, I had a bunch of calls and a bunch of things. I had to get organized. And then I took a shower and I had some phone calls to make. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm just trying to think here. I'm trying to look here. What got to be is saying hi. So you might even go, let me see here. Let me find out what the tisket, a tasket, blue and yellow basket. I'm trying to think about what I want to talk about with it. I'm going to talk about Alec Baldwin. I'm going to talk about him. Privacy that. I have another case I really want to talk to you about, but I can't right now, but I will. Hang on. Where the heck? Oh, here you are. There you are. Here you is. Here you is. And he's looked like he's... Now, Alec Baldwin is about... Isn't he about your age, Scooter? Which I'm surprised, though, that he is. What do you think? I think he is about your age. But, now, do you want to know something? The judge, do you know what the judge's name is? Scooter, the judge's name is Mary Marlowe Summer. Isn't it funny how sometimes you don't hear a name and then you hear a name and then you hear it again and again and again? It's crazy. But that's the judge. Isn't that crazy? For the 1st Judicial District in New Mexico. And she ruled that prosecutors could not argue that Alec Baldwin's role as a member of the film production team had made him more culpable for the death of the film cinematographer Helena Hutchins. So they couldn't say because he was one of the producers, in addition to being the lead actor, that made him more culpable, more responsible. So they could not do that. And that was a big blow to the prosecution because they wanted to make Alec Baldwin's role as a producer part of their case, saying that as the producer, he has the power to control safety on the set, and there was a tremendous lack of safety on the set, said one of the prosecutors, Erlinda O. Johnson. So that was one of the big takeaways today, okay? And Alec's defense has disputed, saying that as a member of the production team, he was involved in creative matters, but that others had authority over hiring and budgets. And the judge ultimately ruled prosecution cannot present that evidence about Alec Baldwin's position as one of the film producers. And the judge said, and I quote, "I'm having real difficulty with the state's position that they want to show..." Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. That they want to show that as a producer, he didn't follow the guidelines, and therefore, as an actor, Mr. Baldwin did all of these things wrong, resulting in the death of Ms. Hutchins, because as a producer, he allowed these things to happen. And that's a direct quote from the judge, Judge Mary Marlowe Summer. Now, Alec's defense attorney, Stephen Aarons, is a veteran defense attorney in New Mexico, said that Mr. Baldwin's role as a producer could still have a bearing in some of the upcoming civil cases stemming from the fatal shooting, but not in the criminal one. Saying that Baldwin was wearing his actor's hat when the gun discharged, and only in that role may the jury decide any criminal liability. So they were going through the pretrial motions. He was there, and he was paying close attention to the proceedings. He was taking notes, and he was speaking with his lawyer. Now, the judge also put limits on which video evidence could be shown to the jury. She ruled that jurors could be shown videos that prosecutors believe bolster their argument that Mr. Baldwin was reckless when he was handling guns on the set. Prosecutors have said that the footage shows the actor with his finger on the trigger when it was not required and using his gun as a pointer to direct crew members. You there, not good. But the judge said the jury could not be shown videos that were unrelated to him handling weapons. Prosecutors wanted to admit a video in which he tells the crew, work faster. Okay, no, you're not being shown that. Everything else regarding him yelling at the crew or telling people to hurry up, none of that is relevant, said the judge. So the decision was a partial victory for the defense, which has argued that some of the videos that the prosecution has and that they were intending to introduce were aimed at smearing Mr. Baldwin's character rather than laying out evidence for his conduct on the day of the fatal shooting. Mr. Baldwin swore on set. He cussed, and therefore what? He committed homicide? Said one of his lawyers, Luke Nickus. Mr. Baldwin's not a murderer on the 21st because he swore on the 16th. So jury selection is scheduled for Tuesday with opening arguments very likely to start on Wednesday. So they could have their jury picked tomorrow. So, all right, we're going to see what happens there. I don't know if you're not going to follow it, Scooter. This looks like one you would. I don't know. I don't know. I thought you would. All right, let me go back. I'm gonna go check something else out. Uh-oh, I just lost you guys. I totally took you down. Okay. What's this about? Okay, so just pay attention because, hang on, because there's something that they're saying in the southern states. So I want to just bring this out, and this is real news. Mosquito bites have always been associated, one of the crazy things, pests that we put up with during summer, but Center for Disease Control and Prevention issued a warning alerting travelers and healthcare providers to be aware of an increased risk. And so you've got to be careful. Just be careful about mosquitoes. Okay. In the southern states especially. Use a good, I don't like anything with DEET in it. I use natural bug repellents, but yeah, just try to do that. And really be careful when you're visiting the beach because people are drowning like crazy. And another one, an Atlanta teen, died during his first visit to the beach after he was pulled underwater by a current, and that's happening. And then there are shark attacks, so it's a crazy summer. Mosquitoes, be careful. Careful of the mosquitoes. Be careful of the oceans with the sharks and the undertows and the riptides. Just keep it. You don't want something to happen, right? You'll wait for stuff. Now, let me see something. There was a big something or other. Somebody put something up. Okay, Snow Remover is a member of Rambler VIP for 53 months. Hello, everyone. I'm not following this one either, but I'm willing to listen. Well, that's good that you're willing to listen. It hasn't really started yet. It's just today they were talking about what they could admit and what they couldn't. Tomorrow's jury selection, and Wednesday, hopefully, the opening arguments. Okay, now let me go over here because I want to talk. And then we said, okay. Okay, so they're saying that health officials in Colorado confirm a rare case of human plague. Is that like the bubonic plague? What is that about? I'm not going to lie. Some of this stuff feels like maybe you can fill in the blanks. This intense heat, the intense weather, what's happening in the news, all these people killing their parents, grandparents. Yeah. So let's talk about this confirmed case, okay, in Colorado. And it's not meant to get anybody to make you fear living or anything. No, we're just got to be aware of stuff. So the health department officials in Colorado say they are going to investigate a rare human plague case, and it was discovered in Pueblo, Colorado. That's where they tell you to mail everything, right? To Pueblo, Colorado, which is 50 miles south of Colorado Springs. Now, see, yeah, this is the bubonic plague. I've always heard of this as a kid. The bubonic plague is caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis, and it can be life-threatening to humans. It's typically spread through the bite of an infected flea or by handling infected animals, according to the CDC. Symptoms include fever, headache, chills, weakness, and one or more swollen, painful lymph nodes. But all of those symptoms there are symptoms for many other things, so don't panic. The plague can be cured with antibiotics if they're administered quickly. So it's important that you get to the doctor. So listen, get to the doctor if you feel any of those things. Don't just wait it out. Go to the doctor. Go to urgent care. Go get it checked out. There is no vaccine for it that's available in the United States. Well, how did we eliminate this anyway? Let's see here. So here's what you can do for prevention. Eliminate places that rodents can hide and breed. Now, isn't that something, do you like, oh, look, honey, look what I did. I made all these nice little nooks and crannies so all the rodents can be happy here, breeding and hiding. This should be something that you normally do, right? Eliminate places rodents can hide and breed around your home, garage, shed, or recreation area. Remove brush, rock piles, trash, and piles of lumber. Avoid contact with dead animals. Again, where are the kids, honey? Oh, they're just playing with the dead animals in the road? Yeah. Come on. If you must handle sick or dead animals, follow these guidelines. First, put on an insect repellent to protect yourself from fleas. Then use a long-handled shovel to place the carcass in a garbage bag. Lastly, place the trash bag in an outdoor garbage can. Use insect repellent. Now, see, they're going to tell you to use DEET, okay? You at your own risk. Use insect repellent that contains 20 to 30% DEET to prevent flea bites, and treat your pants, your shoes, your socks, tops, arms, and legs. It says do not let your pet sleep in the bed with you. Okay, again, that treat your dogs and cats for fleas regularly. Flea collars have not been proven effective. Do not allow your pets to hunt or roam in rodent areas, such as prairie dog colonies. Where do you dogs think you're going in those prairie dog colonies? You're not going in the prairie dog colonies. I guess there's a lot in Colorado. I don't know. Keep pet food in rodent-proof containers. Now, the plague is infamous for the deaths of millions of people in Europe during the Middle Ages, when it was referred to as the Black Death. But human cases are rare, the CDC says. So, come on. Now, here's what you got to take the grain of salt with you. Okay. It was in the Middle Ages. Now, think about how long it's been since the Middle Ages, right? And the CDC says it's rare. So rare means this is not the only case. So it's like you've got much bigger things to worry about, okay? Just be safe. Just do, and you would do any of those things anyway. So, yeah. Okay, so listen to this. This will make you feel even better. According to the CDC, there's an average of 7 human plague cases in the U.S. each year. So listen. This has been happening like 7 times in every year, and you've been okay all this time, so you're okay. And most of it occurs in northern New Mexico and Arizona. So if you're not even living there, then your chances are even less. So, just try to stay cool. And most of it occurs in Marianne, thank you. You're catching up. Thank you for being a Deputy Rambler for 41 months. And Scooter, 53 months as a Sergeant Rambler. Thank you very much. And then we've got Linda coming up on 46 months as a Sergeant Rambler. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Very good. Thank you very, very much. Now let's go back. Let's see what else we have. Now, what is this? FDA is officially banning soda ingredient that's no longer considered safe. So what is it? Let's see. This soda ingredient, guys, is no longer safe. What is it that's no longer safe? See if you have a guess. You can put it in the chat. To see, this is like an interactive. You can try to think, maybe you know what it is. So the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is officially outlawing, it's against the law, a soda ingredient that's already been banned in several countries. The FDA said that it is going to revoke the authorization. Previously permitted the use of brominated vegetable oil, which is vegetable oil that's modified with bromine. The agency concluded that the intended use of BVO in food is no longer considered safe after the results of studies conducted in collaboration with the National Institutes of Health found the potential for adverse health effects in humans, according to the FDA. Brominated vegetable oil previously had been authorized as a food additive in small quantities. It's used in products like citrus-flavored sodas to help maintain that tangy taste mixed throughout the beverages. So you're not going to have your tangies anymore. No, they'll probably get something else for you. The rule banning BVO in food is effective August 2nd. Companies will have 1 year from the date to comply, and that gives them a buffer to reformulate, relabel, and deplete any inventory. So eat up, guys. We don't think this is safe, but we're going to let you just keep eating it and drinking it. Go ahead, take it. BVA is outlawed in other parts of the world, including Europe, India, and Japan. The ingredient is used in at least 70 products sold in the United States. Would you like to find out what they are? Let's see if we can find out what those 70 products are that have that in there. Let's see. Because we should be aware of it, right? What 70 products is BVA in? Oh, BVO. All right. Let's find out. So let's find out. One product is Sundrop. Now, Sierra Mist was changed to something else, right? Sundrop, I thought, seems like an archaically old soda, or is it one that's been rebranded? I don't know. So Sundrop is one, okay? Sorry. And we are actively reformulating Sundrop to no longer include this ingredient and will remain compliant. Well, another one. This one sold at Walmart stores. Orangeette. I don't know what that is, if that's just an orange soda or what it is, but Orangeette. You don't want it, okay? Right now. I mean, I don't think you do. I can't tell you what you want or you don't, but I'm not the boss of you. Not a cult leader. Okay, hang on a minute now. Oh dear, what's this about? Hang on one second. Who is this? I thought I heard. Now I'm having really bad deja vu. I really thought I heard this before. We'll go back to the soda in a minute. But I could swear like I've reported on this, even though like their names don't sound familiar, but like a story that was just like this, where somebody's husband, and they were like very influential, that he died at a really young age. I'm just feeling that. I'm probably a similar story, I guess. But this is from New York City, and the real estate mogul Brandon Miller. He died last week at the age of 43. He was the principal partner at Real Estate Equity Corporation and the husband of Candace Miller. They had a lifestyle blog called Mama and Tata. He was buried in the New Montefiore Cemetery in West Babylon over the weekend. Father of two died Wednesday. His death remains unconfirmed by his family. He was reportedly been in intensive care at Stony Brook, Southampton Hospital for days before his death. He was also related to fashion blogger Anel Charnas, who is Candace's cousin. Candace started her his wife is Candace. Candace started her fashion and lifestyle blog, Mama and Tata, with her sister, Jenna Crespi. Now, I feel like that Crespi name, I've seen that. In 2016, and has since taken over the majority of the business. I knew this one lady that started it. She's also the co-founder and chief marketing officer of the vintage-inspired clothing line Black Iris. Never heard of it. The socialite was among Ivanka Trump's social circle in Miami, and the two were photographed at the beach together. She has a prominent face on the Hampton social scene, as has her cousin, Ariel, did I say Arnell? Ariel Charnas of Something Navy, who also has her own condo in the same exclusive Miami building that Ivanka was living in. Now, Miller's father, Michael Miller, founded REEC in 1978. That company has developed more than 20 million feet throughout the U.S. and is behind several high-profile projects in Manhattan. The family has been sued several times over alleged financial misconduct, as reported by The Real Deal. Okay, so... So some of the lawsuits, it says, in 2016, Michael Miller, who's now deceased, was sued in 2019. No, I'm so sorry. Michael Miller, who died in 2016, was sued in 2019 over claims that he told his assistant to forgive his son's signature on various loans, and that suit was settled. In 2022, TD Bank sued Miller, his mother and sister, accusing the trio of engaging in fraudulent transfers to keep the bank from collecting a $2.1 million judgment from his mother. Another lawsuit filed in May claims Miller owed over $55,000 in docking fees to a marina in New York. Okay, well... Robin Robert. All right, let's see what's going on. What happened to Robin Roberts? Uh-oh. MacGyver. Alright, let's go on. Let's see, so we got that Mama and Tata, I feel like California surfer touches a great white shark without, what happened? Without realizing. Let's see what else is going on. McDonald's is bringing back a fan favorite burger for the first time in 2 years. What do you think it is? Don't tell me it's that one where the cold stuff was on one side and it was the McDLT, I think it was called. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Let's see what they're going to bring back. Let's see what they're going to bring back. What do you think it is going to be? I don't know. Let's see if we're right or wrong. McDonald's may have declared summer 2024 the summer of deals. See what they're going to bring back: 2 fan favorite burgers. I guarantee, well, now I'm going to say that they're bringing back 2. It's got to be the McDLT. What other ones do they get away with, right? All right, starting July 10th, that's Wednesday, McDonald's is bringing back its, okay, now see, I never even heard of these. Smoky, see, I don't like McDonald's. I'm just so sorry. I don't even think it tastes like meat. But anyway, smoky BLT quarter pounder with cheese. I don't like smoky flavors, so this would never be for me. This wouldn't entice me. I thought they were going to bring back the McDLT, but they're not, of course, because that might be healthy in some way, but not really. But anyway, smoky, I've never even heard, I don't even think they sold these in New York, because I've never even heard of these. Smoky BLT quarter pounder with cheese. Like, when did they have these? And they're going to bring back the smoky BLT double quarter pounder. Okay. They joined the menu in 2022 alongside the Oreo Fudge McFlurry. This summer, Ronald McDonald is trading in the chocolatey Oreo for crispy chocolate wafers, strawberries, and bananas in a new dessert, but it's going to keep the smoky BLT quarter pounders the same. These 2 quarter-pound burgers are topped with lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, bacon, and smoky BLT sauce. Okay, not impressed. Sorry. Okay, now Sam's Club is going to remove a perk. What are they moving? What are they removing? They're going to take free shipping away, Sam's Club. So I guess Sam's Club, I'm sorry. Sorry guys. Hope I'm not hurting you guys. So Costco rival Sam's Club is taking away a long-beloved free perk for members, and members are going on social media to vent about how they feel about it. They said that they are going to start August 19th. Free shipping is no longer going to be applied to Plus members' orders, just orders over $50 or more. So if you were a Plus member, you got free shipping. Now you're not. You're not getting it until you spend $50. That's it. So instead, but like, truthfully, these are like, how do you go out of Sam's Club without spending $50? So instead of having their goods delivered for free, members who make purchases under $50 will have to pay an $8 flat rate. Members took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to complain about the new changes, with some even threatening to take their business to the Costco. We're going to take it over to Costco. So somebody over here wrote this on their tweet: at Sam's Club, when we became Plus members, it was sold to us on free shipping. So we said, okay, let's join. This move is complete BS. Without this perk, why should we stay as Plus? We see no benefits for the cost. And I'll add, after August 18th, when you start to change, let's see, and that they didn't put the rest. And this one said, at Sam's Club and at Sam's Club help. Getting rid of free shipping is a joke, right? How terrible. Time to downgrade my membership or just quit the club. Another one said, somebody explained to me at Sam's Club, somebody explained to me how having a minimum order for free is offering us more opportunities, more like shafting your customers. Our family has had a membership with you for over 35 years. Not sure we'll have one much longer. Another one said, at Sam's Club, being a member for 15 years and pay a membership for a reason. And it's not to be charged even more for shipping. Literally just canceled my membership. And I moved to hashtag Costco. Okay. Okay, so we had to get to the uh-oh. Scooter, this one is for you. I know how much you like this. I hope you're still here, Scooter. It's a royal. We're going to talk about the royals for a minute. There's a new ban. So they're going to have a royal ban, guys. A royal ban. And it's going to ban Prince George from being around Prince William and Prince Charlotte. The royal ban will come into place next year. George is 10 years old. And he's Prince William and Princess Catherine's eldest child and is second in line to the throne. Prince William is the first in the royal family's line of succession, and George's younger sister, Princess Charlotte, is third. George will turn 11 this month, as he was born on July 22nd, 2013. George, you're 11. There's a royal rule in place that limits which royals can travel together in the same plane. Well, okay, in the same plane, I knew families that did that. My friend, her father could never go on vacations with them because he was in a certain business. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And they had 5 children, and then the mother and I think the grandmother would go, and I don't know who else was there, but the father would never let them all fly on the same plane because he said, if the plane goes down, I lose my entire family. But then I always thought, like, if one of the planes goes down and he loses half the family, then is he going to say, well, everybody should have been on the other plane? I don't know. Anyway, that's how it was. They were never allowed to fly on the same plane. So, this, I mean, okay, that's the way it is. You want to be... So currently, Prince William, Prince George, and Prince Charlotte can all travel together, but that may change when George turns 12 in July of 2025. King Charles's former pilot, Graham Laurie, revealed how a royal rule meant that William started traveling on a different plane. He couldn't be on his father's plane once he turned 12 in 1994. Well, what about being on with William? Is he allowed to fly with his father? You shouldn't be allowed to fly with his father either, right? Okay. We flew all 4, the prince, the princess, Prince William, and Prince Harry, up until Prince William was 12 years old. Okay. After that, he had to have a separate aircraft, and we could only fly all 4 together when they were young, with the written permission of Her Majesty. When William became 12, he would fly normally in a 125 from North Holt, and we would fly the 146 out with the other 3 on it. The same method is applied to George, Prince George. He will fly in a separate plane to William. Okay, that makes sense now. the Princess of Wales, and the 2 younger siblings. However, it may be decided that William is the one to fly on his own, and George travels with his mother and siblings. Huh. I know what you're thinking, Scooter. I know exactly what you're thinking. I can't say it, okay? I'm not saying it. You got in enough trouble last time. There's a bread recall. I can't even believe this is a bread recall now. You see what I mean, guys? This is what I mean. Now there's a bread recall. Let me just tell you. Several different types of bread products were recalled because of, okay, it's only undeclared ingredients. So unless you have bad allergies, it's okay. And let's see what else is going on. Let's see what's going on with Hurricane Beryl, okay? So Hurricane Beryl, the death toll rises to 6 in Texas and over 2 million without power. So if any of our Texas people are not here, they may be without power. Tropical Storm Beryl is tearing across Texas. Lady Elaine, I hope you're okay. After making landfall in the state as a Category 1 hurricane Monday morning, at least 6 people have been killed by fallen trees or by drowning, and more than 2 million customers are without power across Texas due to torrential rain and powerful winds. Hurricane Beryl first killed at least 7 people in the Windward Islands before skirting south of Jamaica, shutting down communications, stranding tourists, and delivering storm surge and flooding rain to the island. The death toll in Texas from Tropical Storm Beryl has risen from 3 known fatalities to at least 6, and that was confirmed Monday evening. 3 people were killed in Montgomery County due to fallen trees from the storm. That's according to the Chief of Staff for Montgomery County, Judge Mark Keogh. One man was riding a tractor on a public roadway when he was killed when a tree fell on him. And a couple was killed, in a wooded area when a tree fell on them. The 3 previously confirmed deaths were from falling trees and 1 from a drowning. Let's see, as of Monday evening, Beryl was downgraded as a tropical depression, and it has sustained winds of 35 miles per hour. It's moving northeast at 16 miles per hour, and it gains speed as it weakens. And there's 2.7 million people still without power, says Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. And it's going to take several days to restore power. And the priority is first going to be hospitals, nursing homes, and the homes of people that depend on respirators or medical devices with failed generators. Let's see, here is 5 to 9 inches of rain in the Houston area. I don't know what just happened to my thing. My computer's being a little jerk. I want to bring in a graphic over, and it's being a little jerk, so I have to wait. Scooter, did you ever get that PayPal? 'Cause I sent you a new one. Just saying. Okay, let me see here now. There we go. This is the one I want to bring over. Why am I getting sleepy? Oh, it says it's after 3 o'clock. That's probably why I'm getting sleepy. And I've got a big day tomorrow. Wind gusts reached up to 84 miles per hour in Houston and 94 miles per hour in Freeport, Texas. This is Tropical Storm Beryl that has inundated the Houston area. 5 to 9 inches of rain, flooding, gusty winds, Beryl has also brought tornadoes to East Texas. A tornado watch is in effect for Monday night in Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Painted black, hope you're okay. Now, the storm will weaken through the afternoon. Beryl was the earliest in the season to make landfall in Texas since Bonnie in 1986. Look at that. Look at that. So now, let's see what's going to happen. It looks like heavy rain through Thursday. It looks like Syracuse, Cleveland. Man rescued from his truck. There were, I think they said 47 high water rescues. There was a Russian missile attack in the Ukraine, killing 37 people and injuring 170. Yikes. Ukraine wildfires. Wow. Oh my gosh. There was a mother who stopped for a pack of cigarettes while the son was dying. Samantha McCormick and Robert Elmore Jr. A 30-year-old mother in Alabama will spend more than 20 years behind bars in connection with the murder of her 18-month-old son, who was beaten to death by her boyfriend 5 years ago. A judge in Blount County ordered Samantha McCormick, who stopped to buy cigarettes on the way to the emergency room, to serve 25 years in a state correctional facility for the 2019 slaying of young Enzo McCormick. Samantha McCormick previously pled guilty to felony murder in the course of a child abuse. Her boyfriend, 32-year-old Robert Elmore Jr., was found guilty of capital murder by intentional murder of a person less than 14 years of age and aggravated child abuse of a child less than 6 years of age last year, subsequently sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The aggravated abuse conviction stemmed from Elmore's beating of Enzo's brother. The story is horrifying. I cannot imagine the pain and suffering this child had endured before succumbing to his injuries. I cannot understand someone doing what Elmore did, But as a mother, I cannot understand how a mother could leave their child in the care of someone the mother knows to have been abusive to the child, said the Blount County District Attorney Pamela Casey. Elmore and McCormack will be held accountable within this extent the law allows. Personnel with the Blount County Emergency Medical Services at about 7 p.m. on September 6, 2019, responded to the Locust Fork Grocery and Hardware Marathon Petroleum in the 30,000 block of Alabama 79 in regards to an unresponsive toddler. Birmingham reported the store is about 30 miles northeast of Birmingham. Upon arrival at the scene, first responders reportedly said they found the toddler limp, unresponsive, and blue in the face. The child was immediately transported to the Locust Fort Volunteer Fire Department and then was taken to Alabama Children's Hospital in critical condition. Enzo remained on a ventilator until September 9th, 2019, at which point doctors determined he had no brain activity and nothing else could be done to help the child. According to a report, McCormack told investigators that she was at home with her kids when she saw Enzo choking on cereal. A few hours later, she decided to take him to the hospital. However, she reportedly also said that on the way to seeking medical attention for her son, she decided to stop and get a pack of cigarettes where a family member worked. The family member went out to the car to see Enzo, found him limp and cold to the touch, and called 911. When questioned by police, Elmore repeatedly said he was just holding Enzo on September 6th, 2019, and the toddler pulled one of his chest hairs, causing him to drop the boy. However, a doctor testified at trial that Enzo suffered blunt force trauma to the head, as well as severe acceleration and deceleration injuries from being violently shaken. The toddler also had a fractured skull. Additionally, phone records show that Elmore at 5:41 p.m. on September 6th sent McCormack a text stating that Enzo ain't breathing right. He is limp and almost blue. McCormack had lost custody of her kids in October of 2018, but was able to regain custody back in June 2019. Horrible, horrible. It's another failed case. CPS, right? Okay, let me see where you guys are. Elizabeth G., we haven't seen you in a long time. Where have you been? We thought you hated us. You used to play the word game with us. You're not blocked, Elizabeth G. I see you, girl. You're not blocked. You see me? Do you hear me, Elizabeth G.? Where you been, girl? No, that wouldn't be okay if you've been blocked. Well, you're not blocked, though. I see you, girl. Please say that you hear me, so I know that you're not blocked. I missed you. You used to always play the word game with us. We're getting ready to play the word game. Do you want to play the word game, Elizabeth, or did you storm off and say, "Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Elizabeth G. It's something that we say around here. It's just something we say for fun. Thought you hated us. We don't really mean it. You know what I mean? It's just an expression we use around here. We even say it to Scooter, like if she misses a day or something. Thought you hated us. Just timing all this time, and now you have good time. Do you want to play the word game now? Let's play the word game. Hello. Let's play the word game. Let's play the word game. Is it hot over there, Elizabeth? I always forget. I don't know, remember, are you in Australia or are you in the UK? I think you're in Australia, right? So it might be getting cold for you depending on where you are. Or if you're like somewhere like Deborah, it's always hot. I mean, where she was. Now Deborah's wherever she wants to be. At least I think that's right. Okay. She could be sitting right here next to me. Probably is. Oh, there you go, White Angel. There you go, being difficult now. Winter, but it's not that cold at this time. Oh, okay. That's not nice, White Angel. You should play. Okay. Play, play, play. Oh, White Angel, were there any other charms you wanted? You said to me not to do anything until you found out if there was any other charms you wanted. I've been so busy either swimming or other stuff, and I didn't get to really check a lot of emails. But just let me know if there is an email or if I can just go and get that done. I see verses right off the bat. I probably see serves. Yeah, because you don't want to play the word game. That's not nice. What kind of cult is this that I'm running? Yeah, we all miss Deborah so much. Oh, I know. While you guys are here, could somebody tell me who the most dangerous person on YouTube is? More dangerous than Jim Jones and more dangerous than Charles Manson? Please put your answer into the chat. Thank you. There's no email, but I'm going to rewatch Bernadette's portion right now. Can you tell me tomorrow? Yeah, I'll try to get it done tomorrow, girl, but I got a special interview, remember? And then I'm probably going to have to go swimming, and then I'll try to get it done, you know. I will try to get it done. We'll see. You never know what happens, you know? Like, you can make the best of plans, and it's just, you know. Ask Scooter, she disappoints me on a daily basis. No rush. Thank you, White Angel. Appreciate that. All right. You just wanted to pop in. Elizabeth, come on. You can play the word game a little bit. You don't have to leave right away. I know that's just like me. I had the best of intention on doing chores all day. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, White Angel. You know, you got to let up on yourself a little bit. You know what? Life is short, right? We got to just do what we got to do sometimes. Like, sometimes we just have to do things. Like, sometimes you just have to say, like, should I be going swimming right now? Do I have a lot? Yeah, but this time with my kids is precious. I'm going to go swimming, you know? Could there be other things that I do? Yeah, but nothing's more important than that, right? So, you just got to do it. The other stuff will be there. Maybe you'll get to it, maybe you won't. Okay, I don't see anybody putting in the most dangerous person on YouTube. I was just wondering. Yes, the most valuable commodity we own is time. We must get the best return on our time here on earth. Exactly, exactly. And sometimes that means that we got to put other things on hold, right? That's what we have to do. Because it's the memories, it's the time you spend with your friends, you know. There's time, oh my gosh, I've got to do this and that, and sometimes you just got to just, you know, like what did they say in Risky Business? Sometimes you just got to say, what the F? And do it. Do what you need to do, you know? It's like, sometimes you just have to say it. Yeah. And sometimes, you know, what's surprising is you can go off and maybe go do something with your kids and do something even when you have like a lot of work that you got to get done. And then when you get back, a lot of times just that little bit, or however many, you know, few hours you spent, you relaxed, you feel, I don't know, motivated to take care of what you need to take care of, and sometimes you get more stuff done by doing that, you know. It's always like that. So that's the way it is. Oh, I think we got swerve here, right? Swerve. And then swerves. Swerve. I'm getting sleepies. Very sleepies. Let's see what else we got. Oh, what about use? No, not there. Okay, how about ever? Okay. And how about, let's see. So we need something between S and V. S and V. Let's see. Thought I did. Oh, I know. How about so's? There you go, Sharon. All right, and how about we need something between serve and veers? Let's see. We've got verse. There's got to be. Excuse me. It's got to be an SW or V. So. Do we have a W there? Well, we have W up there, so how about, oh, that's got to be, let me see. How about V? V, no, V. Sower? Or sewer? Sower or sewer? And then let's see. Did we do Sears? That's not one. Oh no, it's not there. Okay. How about sever? And then sever. Okay, I need one more Begins with an S, so it's got to be, we did severs. Sewers. How about sewers? Yay, we did it. We did it. That was our daily puzzle? Hi, Kato. That was our daily puzzle? That's a very long daily puzzle, wasn't it? Q cut. Q cut. Q cut. So it can't be cut, it's got to be an L. L, E, let it be. Or it could be an E word. Let me see. E. I know you missed the puzzles, and then you said you were going to leave. Don't go. Wait, done. I need some help on this one. Let's see. I need something. Oh, what about... Okay, that means this one's going to begin with an L. So it's going to be L-I or L-U. L-I. Or L-U. Okay, so let me think here. L-I or L-U. We did got loot. So what about... extra word. Sight. Oh yeah, sight. Good one, Elizabeth. See? Thank you. So there's the other one going to be a C. C. Light. I think I tried that. Let me see. I think I did. Yeah, that it's an extra word. So we need a C word and an L word. Oh, it's hard given American spelling. Yeah. I think you can do it though, I really do. Okay, so cut L-E L. Margot, where are you? It was good to see you, Elizabethy. Oh my gosh, I've got to get a little bit of a drink here. It's hot, hot, hot. Okay. Oh boy, what could this be? Yeah, I think I tried that one, Elizabeth. I'm really stuck here. Because they've got to begin with an L and a C. We know that over there. And that other one, I don't know. And Margot's not helping anymore. Where are you, Margot? Why don't you want to help us? I'm falling asleep. I need some help. All right, I think I'm going to give it a rest for tonight because I've got to get some rest. Please make our live video tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. You've had just a really awful few months. I'm sorry to hear that, Elizabeth. I don't know which way awful. Have they just been awful? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that things are getting better. I hope so. I'm glad you stopped in tonight. It was nice to see you. I appreciate that. I hope you'll be back again and maybe we'll think about these words. But anyway, I'm going to go bow out for a little bit, get some rest, and I do hope you guys will come back at 2 o'clock tomorrow Eastern Standard Time because I think you really enjoy it. And it's something nice. It's not any kind. It's something really nice. Anyway, all right. I will talk to you tomorrow. Everybody be good. I love you. God bless. Prayers and take it easy.